Oh, Ian. Andy again, obviously never leaving me, never letting me up. Straight in and on and over, all over me. Are we in? We've got to check. Not enough in chat to find out yet, so we're in. We're in, we're on, we're over, we're here. Nobody do it how we does it. I'm here as well. Feed commenced. Biddly, 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 bo. Yes, yes, yo. Here we go. Not really. The feed I've got at the moment has no sound. But we've got sound, haven't we, in and on and over here. So I'm hoping in 10 minutes it might engage. Yes, Johnny Garner. What's good, brother? Thank you, Andy, for tuning in. Wait till Ming's in the room. That'll get the party started. Gruev back in. So what's everybody's thoughts on that? So we'll start a little poll. Let's get this badger going. Ah, my eye. I've got something in my eye. Not my eyeball. I've got something in your eye. Is it your eyeball? You've got something in your eye. Is it your eyeball? Gruev. Negative. Yes or no? I personally don't think it is negative. I'd rather have my man Rothwell in there because I love him. But remember, guys, we won't be just Joe dominates these watch-alongs, as we all know. Yes, David Cresswell, what's good, man? We all know that he's the dominator, so we won't be getting 111. We got 111 votes in the poll last on Thursday, which we will be doing the overlap again as per tomorrow. We never get away from an overlap, do we, guys? So 9 o'clock tomorrow. Although I might be on Joe's actually, so it'll be straight after Joe's. I did see you, Andy. Yes, I flashed you. I saw you and I was flashing you like a madman. I saw you ambling out at Junction. Like get your sen in and on and out of that Junction, mate. No, I did see you. Saw you wave. Yeah, Gruev, negative. I don't believe so. I'd rather Rothwell be in there, but, you know, Coventry on a pretty good run out there. Let's have a little glance at Coventry while we're in and on and over here. Because I think they're doing all right under... Well, I know they are. Doing all right under Fat Flank, but it'd be good to get one over on him. Well, it always is. I think they're unbeaten in, I want to say, 5. The one beat Swansea 2-0 on Saturday. That was away from home. Get this badger in and on and over here. We've not even got him in and on and over here yet. Good lord. Good lord. Is it loud enough as well, Cole and the gang? Or do we need a bit more volge? Should we have a bit more volge on it? Just means if we score and I shout, if the goal gets me, this badger will erupt. But nobody do it how he does it. Yeah, they beat Swansea 2-0. They beat Watford 2-1 the Saturday before that. They beat Blackburn 2-0. They beat Bristol 1-0. They won in the FA Cup. And then they got beat to Norwich. So that's if you take the FA Cup out, we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4 wins on the bounce for Coventry. It's pretty good going. A loss to Norwich, draw to Cardiff, who I don't know if you remember, but we beat 7-0. Drew with Millwall, beat Plymouth for Papa. They got beat to Portsmouth. So up and down before that. I don't know when Fat Flank got involved. Let's have a look here. He was involved for the Norwich loss, so he's obviously been around a bit, been around the block as the old goat. Not goat as in good, I meant goat as in bad. Like goat as in like dog. Farker's gone half safe, half chocks away. It's not just a safety thing with Gruev, to be fair. It's not so bad with Tanaka in there. I think it does get a little bit samey when we've got Ampadu and Gruev in there, but I think when it's with Rothwell or Tanaka, I don't think it's that negative. I can't stand Frank, I really can't. His face does my head in. Yes, legendary MVG, my guy. Thank you very much for joining, dude. I proper appreciate the super chats that you hand out, them dummy chats that you're giving out. Joe Depp, my guy, the member. Good evening, one and all. Yes, yes, yes. Andy Ross says, I was taking it easy. I didn't know if you'd seen me. As you get older, you do become more doddery. You've got that to come. You were just ambling a bit, just chilling out, just chilling at the junction. You need not worry. Ain't nobody down round here. Nobody's in a rush. Nobody in Weatherby's in a rush anyway, that's for sure, believe me. Crikey Moses. I currently have a feed that has no sound, and I'm like in between, like, do I care or don't I care? So it's not so bad watching it with no sound. Oh, hang on a minute. I don't want to sacrifice this. I've got quite a decent feed here. It's like quite a good signal. But this one's got it. John, do you want this one? Do let me know if you want this one. I'll tweet you it and then you've got the option. Oh boy. No. Wrong command there, guys. Wrong command. I've just frigging bookmarked it. Don't want to be bookmarking this dodgy site, do we? Wheelies. It's a big game tonight, isn't it, this, kids? I don't know. One of the lads is having a bit of a laugh with crowd then. I think camera could have done with getting off of him. I don't know if he wasn't being very nice to him. I don't think it was gesturing something to do with a cock. So I don't think it'll have been that pleasant. Oh, don't bother with that feed. It's gone down already, John. Fuck off. I will be with you in a minute. Right. Richard Craig says, keep it tight, away from home, then make changes if needed. That's why Grove starts. Agreed, mate. Agreed. You see that little hat change? I would keep the hair out, but it's an abomination. Oh man, there's no point with headphones if there's no fucking I need to get a VPN, because you can stream Leeds, can't you, from like VPN on LUTV? It's a joke. Oh, it sounds on. Whee! Come on, Leeds. Up the Leeds. Come on! It's a big game today. Let's stay top. Get the job done. You stay till the job's done. No, Joe. No, Joe. What do you mean he's not? Why, we've not bought him yet, have we? I'd buy Rothwell all day long, mate. I don't know who else you're going to get, really. I think he's been decent. I think he's been better than decent. I think he's been excellent. No, I don't, Joe. Is that the way forward? No, sorry, Joe. I meant sound on my feed. On telly, Bob. I don't think Gruev is a negative selection. We've had Gruev in and on and off. Oh shit! In that position for all last season. And I know you're going to go straight to that we didn't go up, but... No, Marlon, no. No. Coventry in decent form. Agreed, Joe. I believe that wholeheartedly. But no, Marlon, I'm not on board, mate. How can you say that when we're top at league? Farker's got it going on. Farker knows what day it is. We live and breathe this stuff. It's like he will die on his sword, evidently, if he makes the wrong decisions. But we can't have it every which way. We can't have it where he don't rotate enough and then he does rotate, don't rotate enough, or rotates and then we lose the game, so everybody has a go at him. Gruev and Ampadu were our main centre midfielders last year. We did well. Gruev is coming back from injury. Ampadu's playing centre-back at the moment. Him and Tanaka in there. Tanaka will be able to get forward a little bit more. We've always got Rothwell as an option. Sometimes as well, you know, away from home, Coventry in decent form. It's not a case of shutting up shop, but it just gives you that extra bit of rigidity. I'm hoping, though, that he does go for the jugular if it's similar to Burnley. If it's 0-0 after 60 minutes, I'm hoping he gets Rothwell on. But, you know, he started fair, hasn't he? That's attackive. He'll be flying down left wing with Solomon. Come on, Ampadu today. I do, Joe, if I'm honest. Oh, yes, Dilla. Dilla Frencham. Cheers, brother. I appreciate you. What pub, what booze are you in? What battle cruise are you in? Where's the pub vibe at? Come on, Leeds. Dilla, I said this at the in the Burnley game when we still had Gruev on and he didn't bring Firpo, and I was like, you've got Gruev there, and I sort of got laughed at a bit. But Gruev's extremely left-footed. He can come deep into left-back as well, can't he? And you don't have to literally go into left-back. You just occupy that space a little bit. But here we go. Cheers, boys. Let's have it. Love it, Alfred. Let's get them 3 points off Fat Fwank. Come on, Leeds. Here we go. Firpo today. Yes, Joe. Get them likes in. We've got 20 people, 21 people in room. 15 likes. Get them likes in for us, guys. Only saying it and when somebody else says it, and Joe demands that I say it, so... I'm putting back to Melier. He's dinked it for some reason. The cab was red. What do you mean? Is that after the game? You mean that the short the when I was just, well, I want him singing, but cameras. I mean, to be fair, my feed might be a bit shaky, but this is like, I don't know who's holding camera. I know they don't hold them. Not that old school. See, Tanaka's in that. Imagine Tanaka's in the deeper role than Gruev here, but I'm hopeful that will alter. See, there's sound, but there's no commentators, I've just realised, right, Laugh? Probably just piping crowd noise in. So these headphones are pretty much in vain. I'm just listening to bloody... Well, to be fair, I'm listening to Leeds sing We Are Leeds, so I'll take that. Tanaka here looking to dink it forward. Ooh, swept up though. Amundsen got pushed off at ball. Be good to have another big performance out of Aronson today. Well, all of them. They were all excellent on the other day, so long may that continue. Goal. I drive through Goal, mate, on my way to work. Yes, Alfred, see you at half-time, brother. Yes, lad. Weatherspoon's Beer Garden. Gets up. Never been to Weatherspoon's in Goal, though. Solomon in down left here. Corner ball. Come on, we can't never score from corners, but let's have it. Yeah, there will be, Andy. It's a competitive market out there, isn't there? Eggs is eggs. You can't get radio on computer though, can you? It's a nightmare because you're ready. Yes, Mingy. Let's go, bro. Gruev to whip this in. To be fair, ever since Gruev's been starting, he's actually been able to deliver a corner, so I think he must be practicing with Rothwell. Come on, Gruev. Decent delivery here. Oh, ref's got a problem with Ampadu. There'll be a bit of shithousery going on, I've no doubt. Ball coming in. Come on, Gruev. Whips it in. Cleared away. Solomon. Edge at box. Going back to halfway line. Back to Bogle. Rest blown up for something here. What is it? Road on down. I think it's head job. It'll be alright. Some clash of heads or something, is it? Alright. Oh, fucking hell. I think he's left it in on him a bit there. Rodon goes to ground, and then Lad does leave a knee in there. He'll be absolutely fine, but Lad leaves his knee in there. Yes, John Garside, what's good? Marching on together, brother. It's a big day today, a big night tonight. My brother's mate there, Daz. Darren. Yeah, I do think that was gameful intent, if that's a statement. No, I don't. I work in. I sometimes go through goal when I go. Hang on a minute. Let me check that. I need to check where goal is. I think it's goal. Oh, I might be on about pole. I think it's goal. Is goal up near airport, or is that not goal? Or is goal in York? I don't know. I'm having a meltdown now. Doing my best. How can you raise something to ground, Andy? Do you not mean bring to ground or burn to ground? I've lost my feed. Brilliant. I don't know what rat means. I don't know what raise. Yeah, it's pole that I'm on about then, Dilla. Sorry, dude. Not goal, not a donkey. I'm on about pole, yeah. Drive through pole. Apologies. Come on, Leeds. Tanaka's in at centre back here while Rodon's out on the side line, a bonus side line. Time, a bonus time. You know, legendary MVG, I let myself down in the odd occasion. No, very regularly actually. Gruev out to Fairpaw. Luckily Fairpaw's burning forward here. My feed's dropped out. It's so annoying when you just... There we go, back in now, back in and over here. Fairpaw. Solomon. Milan Fanny. Paul, is that where my man Jimmy's from? Thank you, Miles Foster. Cheers for tuning in, dude. Appreciate you. Get you sent home, lad. You go careful, though. Yeah, I do know where Goal is then in that case. I do drive through Goal and some extent, sometimes. Yes, Rob the Gob. Rob the Gob 707. Solomon here down. Rob the Gob. This bud's for you. I don't know whether you mean bud like herbal remedies or beer, but Tanaka on Edge Box has a crack, goes over and out of the ground. Yes, Tudor Rose Chickers. I've seen them. YouTubes that you've sent me, dude. I will be checking them out immediately after the match. Been in a rush. Well, I've been in a rush to get home, and then I must admit I fell asleep, and I woke up with my head like hanging off the edge of the sofa, and it took me about 45 minutes to like understand who I was again as a human being. So my all blood had rushed to my head. Is that what bet you've got on? I know, little Don, that was horrendous, wasn't it? Evening, JLUFC, what's good? We've had a lot of ball though, as you'd expect. Quite a compact game. Foul by Tanaka. Make an event of it. Get it going. I want to do a road trip, train trip. Churlish reception. I love it. Awesome, innit, big lad. That's why I want bottles. They're only, I think it's £8 or something a minute for 12 bottles. It's like, because I'm not really, I don't particularly like Budweiser, but I can't keep saying that on these live feeds because I've been drinking them every time. It's on now, John. Tim. Refresh it. I've got his chewing my ear off. Refresh. No, I didn't, Andy, no, but I saw some lads in ground giving it big un. Oh, no, yeah, I did. Oh, you're on about Cardiff. I keep thinking the Coventry, Cardiff. Peroni's the nuts in it, mate. That's never on offer, though. That's how you know they've got you. That's how you know it's the best. Dan James, you're not keeper here. Go on then. Ooh. Solomon, go on. Jamesy, give it Jamesy. Turn James. Oh, Firpo. Gruev. We're queuing up here. Come on, Jamesy. Deflection. That were half a chance to try create something there. Well done, Tanaka. Solomon wide. Good. Into Gruev. Good. Turn on it, Aronson. Oh, I should have hit it, Aronson. Aronson should have had a go there. There was a chance on there. Oh, Aronson, there was something on there, big lad. Half a chance on there. We could have got... And also, you want to get your shot off, don't you? No, I got away with it, Andy. It was an accident, obviously, and YouTube obviously knew that. But yeah, I've changed angles because I've explained this. I explain this on every live feed, but in on road on here. Strike on goal. Meslier with a good solid save, easy save. Yes, Port Carters, what's good, brother? Leeds had plenty of possession. They've had first shot and goal 12 minutes in. Not much has happened. Quite compact in middle. All 11 seem to be bang in the centre of the pitch. All 22. Well, not all 22. Not both keepers. They're not bombing forward as well. But quite a compact game. We've just had half a chance to make something happen, but Aronson chose to pass, which was probably the wrong. Well, it was the wrong decision. Solomon here though could have put Peru in, but he moved a bit early. They keep losing ball. Firpo here, go Firpo, go on. Firpo on that place in the box where nobody's like him. Oh, he's offside. Firpo in that. If I ever say that, I don't know how to define that area, but it's like it's just where he plays that ball across face of goal. It's probably like 8 yards out, is it, would you say? Oh, I don't know, Lino. I think he's onside there, you dickwad. 6 yards out, 6-7 yards out, but he's always on the line of the penalty box, you know, as the line that, I don't know what that line would be called, like the vertical line. $2.99 for 4. Get up, John. Get them snuck in late, mate. If Leeds win the league and the players they've played, who would be our player of the season? Dan James for me. I want him at Blackpool. Yeah, Dan James has been my guy of the year thus far, I reckon. Although there is some, you know, it's hard to get away from how good Tanaka's been since he's come in. Bogle's been excellent in every single game apart from the first few. That whenever you win league, it's always going to be. Hey up, Pork, all right, mate. It's always whenever you win league, it's always going to be plenty of players, isn't there, that you couldn't mention. Yes, Mingy, love it. Specky, 0-0, mate. I can't see it, mate, on the thumbnail. I can see it when I put it on screen, yeah. Top banana. Firpo's so mint when he's getting forward. Tanaka looks to clip it wide. It's going to be difficult for Bogle. He's won it, but it's a goal kick. Well, I think keeper's hands. Well, Man City need as much confidence as they can garner, don't they? Whether it's in under 18s or not. Rode on with a good win. And then my man Gruev's giving it away. Firpo's, I think, just got megged. Well, in Gruev. See, that's what we're saying. That's what we were saying about the Gruev cover at left back, and then he gives it away. Well, in Ampadu with a strong tackle there. Lovely stuff. Well done, Solomon. Well done, Solomon. Go on, Aronson. Oh, unlucky. How's that not our ball, ref? Ref. Oh, I've been told there's a goal by Peru here. We're in then. Peru's in, and I know it's in. What a finish by my man Peru. Get in. Who's not in on this? Get down on your knees. Get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Get in. What a start. Peru, one chance, one goal, in on goal. Put the bastard in on goal, and the goal goes in. Feed the goat and he will score. Look at his little bit of movement there. So relaxed. Lovely left foot. He strikes it so well. It's not an easy... And again with it, you know, this idea that it's cumbersome. That's not the best... I mean, it's first time ball from Solomon outside of foot. I'm not knocking the ball, but he has to bring it down. He's got... creates oceans of time for himself. Come on! This is fucking... What a season we are having. Going up, up, up. Leeds are going up. Na, 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 na. I'm not even ruling that out, Joe. It doesn't matter if Buffon's in net there, does it? Dick Dastardly says, lovely goal, Peru. Leeds are going up, going up. Leeds are going up. And then we're going to get fucking smashed. Losing every game, every game. Cool finish, that MVG. It certainly was. The man's made of ice, isn't he? I think Solomon's offside here. Get in. I need to not be quite as on the... I need to quite not be on the comments as much though, because I got that ruined my experience ever so slightly there, guys, all jumping in with the goal. But it is what it is. If Tinker were in net, Peru would struggle. Tinker were a cat. Champions no less, says Richard Craig. I don't want no less, boy. There's no need for no less. My man Faki can't see yet one reason why we don't go up champs. Can't see one reason. Peru is a Donny in front of goal. Do you deny that? How do you know I've not been to prison? Ironically, I'm working them. And I'm unbullyable, mate. Nobody bullies me. I mean, I don't know if you're coming on to me, to be fair, with pretty boy face, but it's the first time anybody's ever said that to me, but it's better than some of the shit I get on here, I suppose. Clock watcher sets his watch by Peru time. Is that accurate? Agreed. Jamie Tobin says, lose. Yes! Na. Although, you know, I don't want to get too giddy here. But they're losing ball loads. Go on, Aronson, get there, kid. Well done. I want us to keep on the move, though. I know we all do. I don't want to take the foot off the gas. Firpo, I know he wasn't. I don't think he was involved in that, but he's such a threat. It changes the system so much. He's such a threat down left hand side. Like from my camera angle here, I can't even see him. Ampadu's basically left back. Gruev's sitting in centre back. You know, he can't even see Firpo. He's so high and wide. The boy is a winger. And he's so calm around the edge of box. Yes, Tudor. These are losing ball loads. Really poor in possession. We need to make this count. Oh, behave, Andy. You don't wind up. Certainly is, Joe. Certainly is. Jamie Tobin, my guy. Absolute ledge. Handing out memberships like it's Christmas Day. Cheers, Jamie. You're a legend. Cheers, man. I proper appreciate it. Honestly, you guys are mental. John LUFC Garside, you have been gifted a membership by Jamie Tobin. Diggler TC has been gifted a membership by Jamie Tobin. True Onic, you have been gifted a membership by Jamie Tobin. Top Banana, which is actually Jamie Tobin, he's the Top Banana, you've been gifted one by Jamie Tobin. Sally LUFC, you've been gifted a membership by Jamie Tobin. Thank you, in short, to Jamie Tobin. Handing out their memberships like it's Christmas. Like he's Santa Claus. Solomon into Peru again. Just a bit overrun. I do make, well, to be fair, I am for a couple of years. A year. John's thanking you, Jamie. I do Davies, yeah. It's normally youth offenders. You've set off a chain reaction now, Jamie Tobin, because my man Ming's now handing them out like Christmas. Leon Kirk, you are the lucky recipient. of a membership by Ming59. Jamie Tobin and Ming59 making it rain. Boyos. I think memberships are on, like, they'll be over 60 now, you guys handing them out. It's you madness, you mad heads. I proper appreciate Jamie, honestly. I really do. This could be my way out of here, this, can't it? If I get another 4,000 members, I might, you know, might be able to sit on my ass all day. Can only presume you're having me on, Pork. Telling Porkies. Tudor Rose, UK, has been a member for 14 months. How mad's that, Tudor? What a legend. Some true stories here from Andy Rowe. Everybody enjoy that true story from Andy. We're only having 2 beers per half to this tonight, lads. I think I overdid it on overlap last Thursday. I can't remember how many I ended up having, but I know, Joe. I think Pork's telling Porkies. I think he's on wind up. That's the word, Ming. That's the word. Mum's the word. The members go through the roof and then they go end up month. Mum's the word. Mum's. It's a brutal analysis, John. It's a brutal analysis. I'm conscious that I keep looking at the comments and I'm very well aware that a few people are about 30 seconds in front of me, so I know nothing's happening in the next 30 seconds. But these are the webs we weave. Ampadu. I thought it picked up a bit of a knock, but I think it's just a bit taking sting out of it a bit with Ampadu. Will be alright, well, big lad. We've been, I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but since that whole game, this is what I'm saying. Go on, Bogle, he's off again, he's my man, Bogle. Oh, Bogle, fucking hell. Oh, Bogle, yes! 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 What has happened there? Bogle deserves that bit of luck all day long. Bogle deserves that bit of luck all day long. We've done it! We've done it again! We're off for 7 again! 7 against Fat Frank! Second half, douche! Second half, douche! Second half, douche! Second half, douche! Second half, 7! 7! Bogle here, what a G. If he gets away with this, like if keeper doesn't have a meltdown or whatever the hell happens, everybody goes on about Meslier, remember? Keeper's so bad there. If that doesn't happen, that's goal at season from Bogle there. He's so good at carrying balls. What is that keeper doing? What is that keeper doing? What is that keeper doing? What is that keeper? What is that keeper doing? Yes or no? Answer that one. Yes or no? What is that keeper doing? Get in. It does vary, to be fair, Andy, but I don't really check, to be fair. But I don't make any money out of it, that's for sure. Yes, says Ming. Yes, says Joe Depp. Hey, up there in again here, though. In Meslier's hands. He didn't get 7 million subs. He got 7 million views. 7 million views, Jay. Not quite. John Boom. 7 million subs would be mental, dude. I don't like Greg's, man. It's crap. Little Don says, get in. Dick Dastardly, what a goal. And everybody goes on about Meslier. Silent S. They're all dogger. John says, glad that wasn't Mez. It does mean 7-0, mate. Yes, it does. Ain't no doubt about it. 7. We've got another 7 on his hands, kids. Let's go. That's late, pal. Another 7 on his hands. That's the most interesting poll I've ever created, I think. What is the keeper doing? Yes or no? Because how do you answer it? It's like mind games. This will be a massive, massive, massive result, this. Especially when we get another 7. 14-0 in 180 minutes. Come on, let's go get 7. It's a possibility. It's doable. We know it's doable. We've seen it done. John says, fuck 7. We want 10. Yes. Don't mention 7. No, we're getting it, mate. Andrew Thompson, that's very correct, mate. Leeds fans so loud. Love it. They're always giving it out the Ming. You know that as well as the next man. 9 goals in 120 minutes now. That's actual fact. My word. None conceded. 0 goals conceded. 9 goals in 120 minutes. And Farker ball's boring, yeah? Farker ball's boring. Stop crying, Frank Lampard. My man Farker getting that fat flank boy back. I'm going to have to tweet 9 goals in 120 minutes. What a team this is proving to be. This is the type of shit, though. This is the run that I was on about. We are well on this run now. We are running. 9 goals in 120 minutes. In 120 minutes. Farker. He's boring. Apologise now to Gruev as well for this idea that that's a negative move. Get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Who got the second, says Andy Rowe. It was my man Bogle. He went on a mazy run and then he gave it to the keeper just by the nature of the beast. And then the keeper gave him it back because he thought, no, that run deserves a goal, mate. You go get yourself one. James is in here. James with a little dink. It's poor. Straight into keeper's hands. Should have been 3. Should have been 3. Should have been 3. Andy Rowe on another note says, agree. Greg's is overrated. Sandwiches are lightweight. Donuts are okay. What don't you like about them? That's definitely for overlap. Save that. We'll talk about that, Greg's, on overlap without a shadow of a doubt. We've had a DJ shout. I don't know whether that's for the I'm going to look away from the screen for a moment here because I presume that I'm presuming that's because he went through on goal a couple of seconds ago and didn't score. But if he goes through again here with Fairpont ball, because he's very central, he's Dan James here, extremely central. I think I've caught up there, so possibly not. Unless it goes forward, I reckon it next 5 seconds. And now we're buffering. You bastard. I want 7 again. I need 7. I'm not entertained if I don't get 7. Go on, Sola. Go on, Solomon. Come on, Solomon. Oh, he's given a foul. D. James is in there for tapping. Oh, he's given offside, has he? What's it offside for? What's it offside for? Peru's not touched the ball! What? They're trying to, offside. They're trying to stop the 7. They don't want another 7. They don't want it to be another romp. Go on, Bogle. Off you go again, lad. That liner's decision there is awful. Win it, Tanax. Okay, now it's ball's not been on floor for about a minute there. Just pumped about. Right, I'd probably say now. This is what I'd say. I'd say negotiate the game to half time. Then come out in the second half and just get 5 more. That's what I'd do. And we've got history of doing that as well, so... Get it on floor, boys. This guy's really is a Coventry fan. He's getting very excited like every single time Coventry touch the ball, even if nothing happens. Stop crying, Frank Lampard. I'm going to update this because I think it's buffered a couple of times and I'm going to be getting behind, and I know what you boys are like. No mercy. Don't trust you. Maye? Who's Maye? Oh, Bogle with a poor touch for the first time in his life. Is that right, Andy? Ming with the slide disc there, I think. I didn't look, Andy. I didn't. To be honest, I didn't care less. Oh, oh! They don't want it. Them at back pumped it forward. Come on, the Amps. Come on, Amps. Deal with it, big lad. Ah! They're having a meltdown. Oh, oh, it's pants. Yes, John. It is away games. I went to an away game with my uncle once when I was young. And it is actually, I don't, was he my uncle? No, he's not my uncle. My cousin's husband. I don't know what that makes him. What's your cousin's husband? You take that. Min, mit, whatever, Ming, it doesn't matter. Ming, min, mit, all works, doesn't it? She's finished now, pal. What do you mean? Tudor, my man with the super chat yet again. Chickers, thank you very much. You are the West Coast Warlord. It's propped up. Somebody gave me the idea to put a bit of tape around it, which I have done, which is a means to an end at the moment. Shot from them on edge at box, well blocked from Tanaka. Goal kick Leeds. But no, it's not. So we've got that's temporary to put some on, and then I've got the amount of coats that the current clothes rack can handle. But went to IKEA last night and made some steps forward. I took a tape measure. I felt like a right man wandering about with my tape measure. And then I realised I'd done the measuring in the house. Obviously, you don't need the tape measure in IKEA because it gives you the measurements. But our lads were impressed. I'm telling you now, when I was going, let me just double check this. I'll have to get my brother around to build it, like, but you know, it's she won't be there for that. She won't know. Solomon here down left. I do all measurements. I'm site manager in this house. I measure John Fitz. Corner ball. Andrew Thompson says Furpone burglar. Furpone bogle and mint. Abso-bloody-lutely. They are mint. Well, that's the idea of the poll, Andy. That's why I loved it. Because it makes no sense, does it? Who cares what their keeper are doing, yes or no? Oh! Could have half a chance there. Hey, Up's kicking off here. Ampadu, a bit of shithousery, I've no doubt. It's a bit of a shit ball from Solomon. Sort of gets away with it, but we've just got hold of each other, ref. Do you know one thing I'd say about refs, right? Why do they police the game? They're there to referee the game. They're not there to police the game. Why do they go marching over and like stop? Like, no, you two stop it. Like, no, let them beat each other up if they're going to beat each other up, and then deal with it afterwards. You're not there to police it. You're not there to stop the crime, like intervene with the crime. You're there to watch the crime, and then say red card, red card. Let them do what they're doing. I never understand why they go sprinting over and split it up. Fanny ticklers. Always chickers. Nobody do it how he does it. We're in February now though, boy. I want to know when this day out is. Need to let Tim Flowers know. Edge up box for them here. Big number 5 and it started to buffer. Shot goes in. Corner ball. SST, thank you, mate. But the watch-alongs are hugely, massively dominated by Just Joe Hart, so, but we don't do it for viewers, mate. I'm enjoying it in this room. And it's 28 over here, it says, so. It's like a bounce with a yellow vest, thinks he's Rambo. You mean... We used to call them melons when they used to come around, like what were they called? I used to work in Harrogate and it was so like lame. We used to call them, I don't want to call them night watchers, but it was something like that. Oh, it's a poor touch. Yeah, Joe, to be fair, I got a bit of a flavour for it when I was a kid at school. I was injured and they had me, it was like a 6-side tournament thing going on. And it was my own mates, like say, and it was just in 6-a-side, and I was only like 14. And I thought, I am never, ever doing this. I was just getting ignored. My mates were just like, yeah, but you're not gonna do all. I'm like, no, I'm not. And in the end, I just wasn't even watching. It ended up prison rules, I think, which I don't think is what the teacher was after. I think it was meant to be a punishment on my behalf, but I ended up just letting them do whatever they wanted, so they were all picking ball up and stuff. But, you get asked to do a job. I did the job. It's just whether I did it well or not, so, to the viewer's discretion. They've come into the game a little bit here, as I've been waffling on. Quality over quantity, says Ming. Oh, he's left it in on Mez there as well, you dickhead. Quality over quantity, unless you're getting 7. Unless there's 7 goals to be had. Bosh Chickers, when's your birthday, big lad? Matt, a bloke I know who lives in Bickerton's got a season ticket with York. He goes to all games. Right, nice bloke he is, so he is. Okay, so whereabouts, John? So that is a thankless task, to be fair, outdoors, isn't it? It's some abuse, some lads get that I work with just so mental. It's, you know, they get a lot of shit, the bouncers, as in, you know, people think there's a certain thing of them, but when you work in nightlife, it's like there's some of them that are monsters, and then there's some of them that have just actually got the patience of a friggin', you know, Bible basher. It's serious. I'll take it, Silver Steve. Thank you very much, sir. Joe's the goat of that, there's no doubt. The abuse is insane. It is mental. Like Sunday League stuff as well is so mental. Dan James, keeper's come out. Meets it. What, did you get banged up after the Millwall game, big lad? Oh, Johnny boy. I can't believe, actually, do apologise, I can't remember who said how mint. Somebody said Bogle and Firpo have been mint, but I actually can't believe how mint they've been. Like, when we look back to what Firpo was when he first signed, and I don't mean that in a negative way, we're in Prem and we were shit and he was just finding his way in the league and all that stuff. And then Bogle didn't start the best, I didn't think, in Championship, and he's just been a joke. And as soon as Firpo got back last week, it's just like 3 assists as a left back is disgusting. There's not what you can do about him either, because obviously with him being a left back, like, what do? You can't double up on Firpo, can you? And it just allows Solomon to go so much more central. Like, Solomon's so central here. And Firpo's basically probably about 5 or 6 yards behind where Solomon would be. And he does work hard to get back. Oh, I love him. Absolutely love him. Go on, let's go here. Gruev. Oh my God, we're in. Dan James, I'm not going to look at the screen. Dan James. Oh. Should have been 3. It sounds like bliss, Chickers. It really does. Happy birthday for yesterday, though, big man. Seriously. We will have some birthday celebrations after the 11th. But do let us know. Get Tim Flowers in and on and over here with it. Dan James on the jukebox here. Gruev clips it in. It's shite. But my man Firpo's on ball. Has Firpo got a lot of strapping on his leg there? I think he does, doesn't he? Peru intercepted. 4 minutes added on. You know, we've done well here. These are decent and they don't look decent. We are on a fire at the moment. Mike's commentator keep calling Firpo Junior. I know it's on his back, but you know. Well in Ampadu. See there, Firpo losing ball, Ampadu straight in and on and over. And then, to be fair, gives it immediately away. But Tanaka sweeps up. We've just got loads about us, man. Just when there's a mistake, we're just so well oiled. Go on, Solomon, lad. Go on, Solomon, lad. Go on, Solomon, lad. Oh, Peru, you're in. You're in. Oh, is that a save? Oh, he's blazed it over. That was similar to... He's all right, though. He's saying angle's not great, but what he's gone for there is... Who were that when we couldn't see? We're at Stoke. He does have that in locker. He goes high into roof at net there. Really narrow angle, but he does have that in locker. He did it against... I think it was Stoke, were it? When we couldn't see a thing when it were all cloudy. It was that bad. I was watching it in a pub. And it was that bad. They had Liverpool game on other screen. And I was just on my own because I was just before work. I was DJing. So I thought, oh, there's some tables over there. I'll go sit over there and get a better view at the screen. So I thought I might as well watch it properly. And I watched it for about 3 minutes. And then it zoomed in on one of the players and I was watching fucking Liverpool game. I thought, oh, that's why everybody's in this room. Nice one, Jack. That's the type of thing, though, where somebody, take a photo, like, look at this goon. Only one in here trying to watch Liverpool game. Dan James and Bogle try to link up there. They've provided no. I can think of one shot on maybe on edge of box they had. I agree with everything said there, SST. Measured till half time. Joe Depp wishes you happy birthday, Chickers. Happy birthday from Mings. Happy birthday's rolling in here. Happy birthday to you. Richard Craig says Millwall Saturday. Let's have a cup run. Leeds. Everybody will be going crazy about you and me wanting cup run, mate. Who don't want a cup run? Well, loads of us, to be fair. No, he's my getting out of the division. I'm not allowed to enjoy winning football games or maybe get to a random cup final or play someone decent in next round, maybe draw Scum or something. No, we're not doing that. We're getting out of this league, mate. You're an idiot. You want to play Man United at Old Trafford and maybe beat them 1-0 and then nobody ever shut up about it again. That's what you want to do. And then, do you remember what we did that year when Beckford beat Man United? No, you don't, because no one give a shit. But we're still banging on about beating Man United at Old Trafford 150 years ago, aren't we? Do you want that again or not? Why do you watch football? Don't worry about the players. They will worry about themselves. I would imagine we're not in no rush, mate. No need. My man Ampadu at back's a solid replacement. Jamie Tobin says levels. Ming's in on that. Yep, we are top. Levels top. Level. To be specific. To be precise. Half time, as we well know. I thought Solomon and Ramazani would be lighting it up by now. Well, Solomon is. Ramazani did. And then Ramazani couldn't get back into the side due to the fact that James and Solomon have been exceptional. So we don't currently, which is a crazy thing to think and say, but we currently don't need Ramazani because we're immense. As soon as I've got a boost to the poll, we will change the poll. End the poll. What was the keeper doing? 67% of people said yes, 33% said no. If I had to vote on that, I would have voted for yes as well. I don't know anybody. Well, I wouldn't say I don't know anybody in the Middle East. I do actually. I know a guy called Scott Forshaw who is Dubai in the Middle East. I presume it is. And if it isn't, I'm just being a bit ignorant. But if it is, it is. And if it isn't, I don't really care. But he's out that way. He does it exceptionally well though. But no, I've never been asked to DJ in the Middle East. Chris Thompson, hey up Jack lad. What's all this shit then? What do you mean? Half-time mustard Ming. Nobody do it how we does it, says Dick Dastardly. He knows. I'm surprised, people think I say with that, nobody do it how I do it, how I does it. But that's not, the idea is it's us lot, guys. Nobody do it how we does it. That's the whole point. You're missing a trick. 2 right, says Richard Craig. Just one long laugh from Chickers, like he went, ha. John's instructed me to go for a piss because he's obviously been on the lives before and he's aware that within about 20 minutes I'll be busting. And I might have to grab an extra beer, to be fair, because although we are currently on for 2 per half, which is what I suggested, I feel as though this is the point when it starts to ramp up a bit and I actually want another beer. We'll get a poll going. What should the poll be? Firpo next season. Worth a shot. Firpo next season. Deserves a chance. Question mark. Obviously, I know you don't have to put the question mark, but to avoid any confusion, we'll put a question mark in there. Do you think my man Firpo deserves a chance next season? Andy Rowe, I've been asked a million times to do, well, not a million times, that'd be ludicrous, to play a load of shit, and I don't really care, to be fair. As I've got older, I'll play whatever you want. If you pay me, I couldn't care less. Silver Steve says, you're a muppet. How are you going to compete with Joe? You don't even have a scorecard or no graphic. Joe goes the extra mile. You do not. That's why you earn nothing and Joe makes a living. Silver Steve, get up. Go on, Silver. Ming says, table looking so good. Jamie Tobin loving. I'm hoping he's loving Silver Steve's comment. Jack, have you ever done it? Hospital radio? Not at the moment. Alfred Tam, get the likes in. He says, thank you, Alfred Tam. I appreciate you. I'm sure Silver Steve will appreciate you asking for the likes as well. He definitely thinks I deserve them. Fernie says, so far so good, but should be at least 4 up. Well, I mean, there's that opportunity where I don't know what he's give there with offside. I think it gets cut over to, is it Dan James for tapping? And he said it's offside, so we legitimately should have 3 really. Chances, clear cut chances, it says we've had 2 clear cut chances. Total shots 7, 65% possession. It's a good half, that. Faka says no, he doesn't. Chickas says Faka needs to be in the Prem for post-match interviews. Man's personality is made for it. He loves passing it off. He loves nobody do it. Al Faki does it in them interviews. How did your bookings go for DJing in lockdown? Would you like to have a guess? What do you think of Gruev? I think Gruev's ace. I think my favourite partnership is Ampadu and Tanaka, probably, but have they even really played together that much? The partnership of the season has been Rothwell and Tanaka, hasn't it? Because they've been exceptional. Ming's not having it, Andy. How can anyone say no after the season he's having? Tafaka. It's not my style, brother. I've never even had a ciggy. I've never held a lit cig. It's my favourite saying that, but I really haven't. I have held an unlit one for somebody while they got something out or something, but I've never held a lit cig. Yes, Ayo, what's good, brother? Alfred is passing on a message. Steve, I duly hope you listen. We're on about, yeah, I've forgot about my own. On the how can anyone say no? I've lost the comment. But I'm presuming that's in reference to the poll. Steve's living in my head rent free. I'm trying to be as entertaining as physically possible because I don't want to upset Silver Steve or whatever he's called. I bet he's a right boring bastard as well, him. John's into Jelly Roll. I'm not too fussed for him, man, but he does sing some choruses on some tracks that I love. How can anybody say no to that one, John Depp? Another smoke blower, says Chris Thompson. There's loads of yeses flying in here. This is good stuff. 25 votes, 84% say yes. 16% say no. I presume that's Silver Steve. Right, we're gonna. Oh, fuck it. Come on then. Let's have a bit of fun here. That's why we're in and on and over here, don't we? Nobody do. We know how we do it, don't we? Nobody do it how we does it. Ask and you shall receive. What can I put on here without getting my comments getting taken down at end? Is Silver Steve let me think of a good enough insult without it getting taken down? Because this is the problem. If I put it on screen for some reason, it doesn't allow the comment feedback. I want to put nonce, but I think it's a bit strong. I don't think YouTube will appreciate it. So I'll just put Whopper. I think Whopper's really not good enough. No, I like Whoppers. A weapon. Put weapon. Weapon will do, won't it? I hope he's still here, but I'm sure he's left, as all the goons do. They come in, they give the 2 penneth, they get the little shout out, and then they run off like the little fanny ticklers that they are. DJ should have lobbed the keeper and Peru's green instead of a pass to the right of the first half. There's your 4. We should have had the 3, as I say, just in general, but I agree. The Dan James one's a difficult chance in it. I know he's got that in his locker, but you got to take what we've got there, Fernie. We've created a few chances. To be fair on that, yeah, it's saying we've had 2 clear-cut chances, unless they're not counting the Bogle goal as as like a clear-cut chance, because obviously he's fumbled it in on it. No way, I didn't. That's cool, Chris. Well, I don't know if it's cool or not, to be fair, but I'm on board with it. AO says the trolls are lucky I'm not a moderator, as I'd hit them with the block button faster than Negan's people would lose. I didn't know. Is that what a moderator? I didn't even know. I don't really know what a moderator is on here, to be fair. Sorry, Steve. Ampen Tanaka says Ming. It's a good partnership, that. Richard Craig says the name Silver Steve says it all. It's not gone well for this, has it, Silver Steve? Dale J says I'm loving your podcast, mate. Well, he didn't say mate, just as it is. Keep it real, Jack. Thank you, dude. I think there's got to be like a level where like this is kind of what I say it all the time, but it's not a media channel. I don't really get. I never. That's why I don't really take offence by anybody that says, who's this guy or whatever. Like, what you on about? Like, just chatting a bit of shit, aren't we? But I watch all the Leeds games like we all do, so it's just a channel that I'm not. I don't really know. Steve. The thing is, Steve, you're taking the channel too serious, mate. Joe does as he do. I do as I do. Then we've got people like Connor that think they're the most intelligent person in every single room he's ever walked into. I don't really think that. I don't really care. It's just like, start your own channel, Steve, and put as much effort in as you can. Actually, Steve, if you did do it, you'd actually realise it takes a lot more effort to do, even to the level that I do it. It takes some effort, mate. So, don't worry about it, big lad. Turn it off. Goes off quicker than fucking bread. Good bread, though. Decent bread. What a bell. Ring my bell. I can't remember saying that, Chickers, but I'm assuming I've said that in a live feed because I'm presuming that's aimed at me, because yes, I do. Aotes says 2-0 is good, but we need another goal or 2 to take the 3 points. Coventry can make a comeback. Ao, don't you worry about a thing. The plan is now going forward, every game, 2-0 at half time, 7-0 full time. That's Farker ball now. That's what we do. I've got you, Chris. Yeah, no, it was a bit slow on uptake. That's the method, though, AO. That is the method. The Paul Tamer. Civility. Because your ball bags everywhere, ain't the Fernie? Who cares? A real disagreeable chap. SST dropping the bombs. Alfred Tamsin sniff Snickers. Oh, I wish I'd have gone that with the poll, man. Is Silver Steve a knicker sniffer? Has Silver Steve a subscribe? I don't know. Somebody check him out for me. Where's he gone as well? He's getting all the attention here, and he's bailed, hasn't he, little lizard? Oh no, he's here. Oh, Silver. Get out, mate. Get out of my stream. Get out of it. You whopper. You've had 20 votes and 5% say no, and if my maths ain't great, but I'm presuming it's you that's the no, you little wet wipe. You goon tash. It won't be one of just Joe's. Joe's are nice normally when they come over here. When I get them in and on and over here, they're normally alright. Ronnie Pickering, a floppy weapon. Chris Thompson, I can't put that one on, unfortunately. I don't reckon that's how the comments get taken down, the live comments. It does my head in that, do you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure, like, you know, I've seen Joe like upload them onto the screen. I'm gonna have to ask him if that's alright with you, Silver Steve, if I'm alright to have a conversation with him about whether or not it gets it taken down. I don't understand why the live chat stops when I put stuff up sometimes, but I'm hoping he did, Legendary MVG. If he's got alt about him, he did, but there's currently one person that said no, so... Radio. Ayo, you must have just popped in a bit too late. Silver Steve sent a really nasty, hurtful message that really hurt my feelings, and then... So I read it out, and I got a bit worried about whether people would support me or not with it, and then I realised then everybody said to make a poll asking whether Silver Steve is a nonce, and I wanted to put nonce, but I couldn't put it because my channel won't allow it, so I couldn't do it. But I would have done it if I could have done it. But I couldn't, so I just had to put weapon, and then everybody's then started giving Silver Steve some shit because he's a goon. Oh shit, that one's not for this is the problem. See, I start trusting you boys. I saw Chris Thompson match them together. I thought, yeah, that can go on screen. And then there's the two words that I've been trying to keep off the screen. Connor Defo school teacher. I think he does it full time as well, doesn't he? Much to Silver Steve's amazement, I've no doubt. Yeah, but can we have a scoreboard? To be fair, I think I can sort that. So, you know, if it had said it as like feedback, I'd have genuinely been like, do you know what, man? Yeah, I think I can work that out. Because I think I could. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to piss around with the feed. But I'm going to get, if I can be asked by the next watch along, the best, and I mean it if I can be asked, because I say this stuff all the time like I'm coming in and on and over to do something. If I can be asked, I'm going to get the best scoreboard, not that you've ever seen, because, you know, it's never going to be good enough for Silver Steve, is it? Oh, Silver Steve says he's a fact talker. Yeah. Ayo says, yes, Jack, moderators keep trolls and spammers away by blocking them or putting them on timeout, and as a no-nonsense moderator on other channels, if you need a moderator, I'd be happy to help to do the job. So does that block them from the channel though, Ayo? Because I've got a chip on my shoulder now where I've never ever blocked anybody, and I refuse to do it. So, because I don't really care if people like Silver Steve want to come in and give me shit from the bottom of my heart, but I feel as though if you block them, you know, you kind of don't mean that. But if it just means you can, like, you know, push him, I don't know. What does it mean? What happens to him? Because I'd rather just get to the point where Silver Steve just sort of, like, goes away on his own accord. I know, I am a bit behind Alfred. Of that, there's no doubt. I don't know, Andy, but I assure you, it's not me. Get in, Chris. Get in. Steve's famous. Oh, no. what we're going to do. Yeah, I know. It'd be clambering round, won't it? Like, what a whopper. Do you know what, Emmett Oliver? That is about as good a comment as you could ever receive, mate. I just love Leeds. I think you're a knobhead, Steve. Oh, I can time a person out on the chat. It might be worth me. Should I put them on timeout again? Like, don't know. It's not me. Alfred Tam says, "Put your hands up if Ming never gave you the membership." Ming hands their memberships out like it's Santa Claus. It will be cumbersome. Pons. Right, we're back off here, and as somebody predicted, I'm desperate for a piss. What's cumbersome? Joe Depp's in on and on over here. Don't put Steve on timeout now. Do not fear. See you at full time, Alfred. See you at 7-0, Alfred. How do you know it want his auntie on your birthday, Tudor? Yeah, I think he's loving being. I know he calls himself famous, but I think he's enjoying the fact that he's getting plenty of attention. He probably don't get any off his lass. That's what it is. He's never ignored a phone call in his life, has he, Silver Steve? He's one of them. He's one of them where anybody can ring him and he answers. It's like, oh God, no, I better answer that. No, I don't want to let anybody down. No, I don't know. I want. He's ringing me. He must want something. Yeah, can you lend me 20 quid? Yeah, I'll lend you 20 quid. Yeah. I ain't seen you for 14 years, but yeah, I'll lend you 20 quid, mate, yeah. Only thing is, I don't have 20 quid, so give me a minute, I'll just ring me mate. Oh, I don't have any mates. Give me a minute, I'll just go in my overdraft. I'll just create an overdraft. I've got to look at what I've got left on my credit card, and then I'll transfer you 20 quid, alright, mate, yeah. Oh, it's a poor ball from my man Tanaka there. Bogo, get back onside Jamesy boy, we might be in here. James strikes. A bit wild. Not wild necessarily, but they did it well enough. They're losing ball loads, Coventry. We are 7-0 on here. Have you ever been to Riveresque Cafe for breakfast? No, I have not, Emmett. But please remind me of that. Whereabouts is that? My favourite breakfast in Leeds City Centre is it called San Coco? Up near Belgrave and up on that road, whatever that road's called. There used to be an hairdresser's there. I don't know if it's still there. I used to get my hair cut there in a place called Remedy. And then next door I'd go to San Coco. Gorgeous stuff. But I'm always up for a breakfast, brother, so do let me know. Yeah. Yes, Andy. I might have to see if I can pull rank with that. That is a good idea. You might not want that. You might not want to hear the answer to that, Joe, I don't think. Love it, Chris. I'm hoping it's... Well, it doesn't have to be from anybody else. You know, it doesn't have to be from a lady, but if it's from you, just love yourself. You need to go on JSY Talks Football. You will enjoy it. I don't know what that is, to be fair, dude. I might just be being slack there. Dan James. Oh, side netting. Come on, Jamesy boy. We want to be on for 7 here. If we ever get to 10,000, I assure you, you can be my moderator, mate. But I think we're somewhere up. We're 6,500 off 10,000. I can't imagine never getting to 10,000, to be fair, but no way, Steve. That's so impressive. No way, Steve. That's so impressive. Yes, Chris. I'm well happy for you, mate. He's an impressive bloke, isn't he, Steve? Hey, Frank sat in his chair. Because he's got nowhere to go. Honestly, apart from being Steve, being called Fanny, for your second name's brutal, innit? Ball forward to Fanny. It's a long one from Fanny. Long and wide. He'll be looking to get as much width and breadth on this Fanny as he can. Tudor Rose will be sweeping in for that Fanny. You'd sort that Fanny out, wouldn't you, Tudor? Dan James carrying it here. He's not fast, is he, Dan James? Fucking hell. Aronson. Well, that's a pen. Dan James again. Strikes it. It's got... How's that not a pen, then? I have to see that back. I'm going to get back to you on that, Emmett. Here we go at replay. How is that not a pen, then? How's that not a pen? They don't want the 7-0s. They don't want us to run away with league. How is that not a penalty? 15 Bridgend. I'm shit with road names, but I will check it out, Emma. What's the basis of you know, why? And obviously because you think it's a nice breakfast, but where's it come from? Not where. I don't need to know the history of the restaurant, but Fairpo's well offside here. I'm just interested to know as to why, what relationship you have maybe with the 15 Bridgend. AO says, thanks, Jack, and that's the deal. The last sports channel I joined was at 15,000 and blew up to over 100,000 subscribers in less than 2 years. Moderators assemble. You're my first man as the moderator, believe me. Get back in your box, Steve. Get up, Jamie. Has it not, Tim? Has it not? That is insane here. Yes, John. We've got enforcers in now. Silver Steve says he's changed now. Do we believe Silver Steve? So, unbelievably, out of 27 votes, he got 80%, 85% said he was a weapon. So, do we believe Silver Steve has changed? Because, you know, the one thing, I don't want to influence anybody, but everybody deserves a second chance, don't they, guys? We'll see how that vote goes. Farney out wide. Somebody's brought Fairpo down there, but refs give him away. Edge up box, gone out wide. Come on, Leeds. Bogle, well done. Well done, Bogle. Subdued it a bit. Rode on away. Lovely stuff. I know, Joe. They come about every now and again, don't they? We're only 11 votes in, Steve, but it's not looking good for you. Yes, AO. Get stuck in, mate. He's after you, Sylvie. You've made a real mistake here. Joe Depp's not having none of it, and I think Joe Depp's a pretty good judge of character, you know, so... This commentator's well over top for Coventry. Come on, we're still on for 7-0 though. We just need ref to actually give us these absolutely horrendous challenges that are flying in. So the SSTs come to your saviour here, but you know, people like Sakamoto, and I get it, Sakamoto, and I'm with you. Thinks you're a damn liar and a punk, so we need to get a grip here. I need to focus. But I do want to address this because there's no that I love more than a breakfast, so. Proper greasy spoon. I'm Irish and love my breakfast. I'm always so disappointed, but River-esque is the ultimate greasy spoon. Try it, lad. I'm going to write it down, dude. I'm going to find it after the feed. I'm going to seriously copy and paste River-esque, and I will find it. I feel like that Gadgerat... Because I am honestly a sucker for a good breakfast, and if it's good, I will spread the word to, you know, people that you want in, like Silver Steve. Come on now. Lift it in. We've got a chance here. It's 2-1. What? A save! Get it away though. Well done, Furpo. What a save from my man Melier. Aronson, go on then. Oh, that would have been a mint moment. Come on, let's go. Solomon, let's go. This would be so mint because Mez has made a massive save. We'll go other end. Solomon, go on, mate. Make it happen, Sola. Oh, it's a good save from him as well. Fuck! That would have been so mint. That would have been so mint. What a save from Mez. What a save. Good lad. What a save. Let's have a look here. Oh, he's hooked it out. Fucking Mezza. Get in. Hooked it out. Get in, Mezza. That's mint. Big moment as well. I'm not even being that guy. I know we're going to win 7-0. That is a big moment. Goes to 2-1. We've now got a corner to get 3. 2-1. 2-0 is not... 2-0's volatile scoreline, really. Brilliant ball in. And I actually think it's over-egged. I don't want to be the Mythbuster Joe style, but... 2-0's not a volatile scoreline. The problem with 2-0 is if you throw it away, it's a headline, isn't it? You've been shit, you've thrown it away. You know, it can get nervy at 2-1, can't it? But once you go 3-0 up, they tend to give up. There's not a lot of coming back from that. But you know, get to 2-1. Well, I know this is so obvious and so dumb, but Silver Steve will appreciate it. You know, game of 2 halves, you go 2-0 up, they have the better second half 2-all. You know, it's a different game, isn't it? But because you've been 2 in front, it's led to believe that you should be running away with game. But it's a brilliant save, that. Mesmint as per. Corruption, says AO. Some save says that, says Andrew Thompson. SST's not having it. He's changed his mind. Mez, my man. Joe Depp, great save, John. I'll go live, Emmett. I'm not even joking. If I will go and I will go live. If you become a member, Emmett, I'll go live for my members. Silent S is the man, says Tudor Rose. $78 RPM, what's good, man? Conspiracy theory, Meslier Silent S is actually a new signing wearing Mez's skin suit. Oh, love. I mean, just, I'm live. You're fucking interrupting it. Sorry about this, boys. You're badgering the witness. Might play better if we make him wear a Wolverine suit and go. He don't need one after that, after dishing that out. We need to get a grip here. Advantage player is going to get foul. Have they not? I was just thinking that, John. They've not started singing it yet, have they? You got to get that out, haven't you? You got to get that out at locker. Stop crying, Frank Lampard. One of the best chance in Leeds United history, that, innit? Like or certainly recent history. Like that was so funny. And what is funny as well, it's like my mates love that type of music, so they always go to Stone Roses and stuff in Leeds. And obviously the original of that song actually comes on. And my mate who doesn't support Leeds, who didn't really know what he was just saying, try to get me to come out. And the song was on, is it Oasis or whatever it is? And my mate genuinely, I know when something's bullshit and when somebody doesn't know. My mate D-Rob, who was a top lad, he'll have been smashed about 4 in the morning, and the video it wasn't even of him, it was just of where he wore this lad. And I could just hear D-Rob in the background going, stop, at the top of his voice, crying Frank Lampard. And I was like, oh yes. It did make me want to go, and I don't really like it in Stone Roses, truth be told. I tend to find people like Silver Steve are in there. Bogle forward. Bogle done well there. Delayed. Aronson. Unlucky. Corner ball. Agreed, Joe Depp. Let's have it. Prediction, we score 2 more after the subs come on. Both from subs. Love it. 78. In for 7. If we get 3, they're going to get that chant going on. I missed the Premiership as don't have rivalries in the Championship, says AO. Nobody's alright. Nobody can touch us in this league. That's why, mate, innit? I can't believe how so many teams absolutely detest us. Like, you know, you got Middlesbrough away and that, and it's like, I was potentially going to sit in home end, which I wouldn't want to do anyway, but my mate texted me saying, can you fight a bit? And I thought, oh, what, really? And then I didn't realise how much they detested us. Like, they detest us. I'm like, I couldn't care. I didn't even know, like, what Middlesbrough, like, you mean like Zenden and Janino and that? They don't like us? This ref has, I must say, some bizarre decisions. The thing is about that pen, and I don't want to be that guy, but you know, this is the kind of scenarios that I'm on about when, like, you know, it's not a ref thing. I hate getting on at ref, but you know, we're 2-0 up, penalty 3-0, shuts the game off, doesn't it? The game's done. He's left it open here. It's not of our doing. Do you know what I mean? That was GBH on Aronson. Oh, brilliant ball from Aronson. Go on, DJ, lad. Go on, Peru's available. It's a decent ball, but the defender's done well. James, you got another chance. Come on, Jamesy. Come on, Jamesy. Oh, he's gone all the way to penalty spot. Tanaka, don't hit it. Corner ball. Loving it, Ming. We're in beast mode, aren't we? That's why. That is it. Literally, it's 78. Yeah, it literally is it, because I just don't care. Do you know what I mean? I mean that in the best way possible. It's like, you know, like if we played Chelsea something, or if we're in top, I know it's a bit different when we go up next year on the basis that they'll be significant favourites, so you're not really in that like mode. But when we were decent 20 odd years ago, Aronson edge at box here. When we were decent 20 odd years ago, the rivalry were there, because it were like, you know, we could do them today. Same with Scum, like we can do them. And then when we didn't, it like used to annoy me. But obviously next year it'll be a little bit different, because we're not really in competition with them. You know, we'll be looking for, you know, just good days out. Like, you know, if you get a win against Chelsea, it's just mint. Not even reading that out, chickers. Just, I want everybody to digest that. I want everybody to soak that up. Does it get any better than that? Missed that bitch. I've altered the end ever so slightly, but missed that bitch is... I'd go down, miss that bitch. Miss that bitch. Well in Tanaka. Foul. Nice stuff. Good stuff. I don't even know what that means, SST. Isn't Swiss cheese really nice? Yeah, 78 RPM, you've hit nail on head there, mate. I didn't, to be fair, we were liked under O'Leary because we went on that mad run, didn't we? And obviously with Champions League semi-final and stuff, it's like, it's that one with 10 wins in 10 games and stuff when it was ace time. I liked O'Leary, me, and I still get shit for saying that, but O'Leary seems to get like randomly blamed for us like losing all his money. If you ask for a player and you get the player, don't you? It's not his job to run the books. The main thing that did my head in with that was when Ridsdale come out and says, "Oh, we lived the dream," and I was always like, well, no. It was fantastic, but I thought it was responsible. I didn't, you know, that wasn't the dream that I wanted to live, really. Do you know what I mean? Being out of league for 16 years or whatever, really, is not the league, not the dream I was after, Mr. Ridsdale, but... Can't put that one on screen, Richard, because I am convinced it's because of that swear words on screen, but Meslier is what we got, so got to get behind the lad. Fuck the doubters. We are going up as champions match on together, and I fucking love it, mate. I need a piss. 70th minute, anyone, says Mingy. We can't see any movement as it stands. He's going to rotate pretty big style in here against Millwall, you would imagine, at weekend. Which I will be doing a watch along for that as well, guys. I know it's going to do Steve's head in because I won't have the scoreline in time for that, I don't think. Unless I really get my hog out and just all tomorrow work out how best to do it. The year we got relegated, Arsenal fans were singing we're going down, but we beating Arsenal, and our fans sung. Is that when Viduka scored it last minute? Yeah. We broke away, that were it. I don't know if it was still... I don't know when Highbury stopped, to be fair. I know, John. I know, big lad. I know, you that called it, John. Can you imagine on live feed, Andy? I'm calling you Andy here. I don't know whether you're happy with being called Andy. Apologies, dude. It's at home, Joe. It's at home, but I work Saturday morning, so racing to half 12 games I don't mind doing, but I'm just so tired at work that night. I'm like out of it when I have to get to half 12 games because I've literally got about an hour's sleep, so I'm not doing it on Saturday for FA Cup game. 78 RPM. I don't understand the stick O'Leary gets. He was a new young manager and acted like a kid with free reign in the sweet shop, not asking if his parents could afford it. It was all down to his... Exactly, man. Exactly. If you're in penny, you know, in what do you call it, pick and mix. It was in pick and mix. He thought he was buying penny sweets, and it ended up being Woolworths, didn't he? And it's like, oh shit, I'm getting charged by weight of them here, not by the individual. Clipped it in. He's missed header. We're all right. Need to get a bit of a grip here. Chickers says Leeds in the Prem is like a good dancer in a nightclub. Half admire and half want to snap his legs. SST says O'Leary was fab at times rather. O'Leary ball, yeah, it was. Brilliant side that. Lovely stuff. Aronson's in here. Straight into keeper's hands. I want 7, boys. I've got to be honest. Was that so? Ayo, will that be? I'm pretty sure, but that's what the year we stayed up. And Viduka scored. He like cuts inside and scores it last minute. I don't know who got first one. We won 2-1, I think. But then there was also a time where we beat Arsenal and I think we got 2 players sent off. But that's when we were decent. So that wasn't when we were going down. Unfortunately, the poll has ended and it's a no. You're not forgiven, mate. So come on, Aronson. Come on, Aronson. DJ, just get it right. DJ, it's a bit wide for him. Fuck. DJ, make up for him. DJ's in there. It's just a bit heavy from Aronson. He's going to get shit for that. Oh, it's just a bit heavy. Aronson's through there. It's just a bit heavy. Chances coming thick and fast. We need to mould one out though, don't we, big lad? Yeah, it was wasteful, that dude. I think, you know, about Farker ball. But what's point in having them boys on bench? We're not going to bring, just Ramazani on or Nonto on when he comes straight on last week, gets a goal. But this is what my man Farker does, to be fair. Honestly, Chickers, it'd be like a breath of fresh air. Yeah, he has done a couple of times today. He can be a bit snappy, can't he? But in general, still laughing about Chuff out. Chuff on display. But he's been better than he's been poor, hasn't he, this season? Or in general, to be fair. Busting for a piss. I thought I could hold it in, but I'm not sure I can. Should I risk it? Yes, CH. Is that a new member? I don't know if that means... I don't know if that's a new member. I'm being slack. I think it is. Oh, Solomon's in. Solomon's in. Solomon's in. Beats the man. Keeper. I don't even know if that can be even classed as a save. That was the weirdest save I've ever seen in my whole life. I know. I agree, Chris. I think Summit. I think he'll do it at 80 minutes, won't he? I'm going to run for a piss, boys. Go nowhere. Oh yes, here we go. Them subs have been made. I knew I'd timed it to perfection. Fuck, I saw Chris Thompson 4-0 then. I thought, oh, what the fuck? I know what that is, Tudor. We've tried this on before, you bastards. We've been ignoring chat. Cheers, CH. I appreciate it, brother. Truly do. What minute are you guys on, just to check that I am not, because somebody's put I'm well behind. Chris Thompson says I'm well behind. What? 79, right, Sam, we're all together then. All together now, all together now. Beetle Bugs, what's good? She's at work, chickers. And she's not got a key, so she's been ringing me like a fucking... interrupting my video, because when phone rings, all audio stops. No, it's 2-0. It's 2-0 for me anyway at the moment, AO. Agreed, Ming. But yeah, once she's back, if we're still live, it should be. Don't you worry about that. Mark Newell. Ming, where you at? You know how to get these members going on, don't you? You click on this little... There's a little dollar sign, I think. Ming genuinely knows better than me. It says show your support. And then you click on that, and then there's a membership. You can gift them super chat. I don't know what a super sticker is, but... Fucking is, mate. Brutal, Chris. Brutal. She don't work nights, only when I let her. Although this is the night, to be fair. I can't remember AO though. I'm sure it's the Viduka one. But I think we went down that. We didn't go down that year when Viduka scored. So did Viduka fuck off before we went down? He wasn't in the side when we went down, were he? We lost him before we went down, I think. That'll be a topic for underlap, to be fair. Tanaka strikes wide. I'd like a goal here just to shut game off. Every time AO shoots, he gets a cheer, doesn't he? Were it just Rams that came on, boys? Because I was obviously holding Devil's clarinet well in Gruev. Yeah, it's just Rams in it, by the looks of it. Ooh. Tudor, is that a super chat, dude, or is that a... I honestly don't even know how this works. Oh, Jamie Tobin's back, dude. Honestly, dude. Fucking... Need to write it. Crazy man. Jamie Tobin. Ming's been handing them out. Tudor Rose. Honestly, Jamie. You're a maniac, brother. Ina, my man, I didn't even know you was in here. I don't know if that is that. Are they the people in the chat, or is it just like? Honestly, I wish I knew. Steve will be spinning in his wet bed, won't he? Because I don't know how these things work. But I don't know if these are just gifted, like, because I know you can't control where they go. So I don't know if they're gifted to just subscribers of the channel or people that are actually in the live. I don't really know how it works, but regardless of that, Jamie, obviously I fully appreciate you. And to be fair to the luckily, Chris, I know that that's not true, because it normally tells me when I get a super chat, so you're not doing me over. If you send me it back so that it pops up, I'll send it back. It'll be tremendous for Fat Flank's interview. He won't really say it though, will he? He'll be soft as punch. Eni, you've been gifted a membership by my man Jamie Tobin. G60 Nick, you've been gifted a membership by my man Jamie Tobin, the new Father Christmas. Fergal Kelly, you've been gifted a membership by Jamie Tobin. JSY Talks Football Channel, you've been gifted a membership by my man Jamie Tobin. And David Morris, you've been gifted a membership. The gifts are coming out left, right and centre now. We've got some challenges for Christmas for Santa Claus. Tudor Rose gifting out memberships. All in. Alan Austin. I fucking can't talk. Alan Austin, you've been gifted a membership by Tudor Rose UK, the man. Mark Hodgson, you've been gifted a membership by Ming59. You boys are mental. Absolutely mental. Honestly. You're absolute legends. He loves it, doesn't he? So 5 minutes for Joseph, 5 minutes for Nonto. Ming, routine away win to a team in form. Where are they in league? Is it 8th or something? 11th now, but have they been 11th forever, in fairness? Yeah, they've been 11th forever. But, you know, they're 4 points off 5th. And then there's a huge gap. Top 4 sealed. Blackburn 45, then Sunderland on 58. 7 points off, 61, both Burnley and Sheffield. Fucking 5 points clear now, boys. Granted, Sheffield got a game in hand on us, but who cares about that? Mark Newell's confused. My guy. Let's celebrate their first stream on first super on a live stream. I appreciate you, Jamie, honestly. I appreciate every which one of you. You're all nuts. Even Silverback Steve, whatever the goon were called. I did not know that, AO, to be fair. YouTube takes 60% or whatever is sent. Ramazani, that's a big miss. Not like Ramazani, that. Thank you, Jay. We've got we should be closing this out big style. It's not like Ramaz that either, is it really? He's normally that's probably the easiest chance he's had for us. I don't want to be that guy, but if he just goes to keepers right there, he's alright. It's harder to go across. Tray would that be classed as a subliminal tray? I know it's not a diss, but that is certainly a story for the underlap, is that. Look, I've never actually put them two things together. That was a sweet shop. How mental's that? It adds to it that it's a sweet shop. Nonto's offside there. Exactly, Richard. He's banging him in, mate. Second top goal scorer. Never right, mate. It's the best chant ever, me. We only got to sing it briefly last year, but I were at the ground when it comes out, and it's like as soon as that chant, I can't get help it. Because some longer chants, I'm not always like, I don't always fully engage. But when that one comes out, I'm just like, we're top of the league, we're top of the league, we're top of the league, we're top of the league. The best chant ever. They've got a corner anyway. Header. Okay, no, is that a Mez save or is that a... Is that another save? Is that a save? Oh, what a save. What a save. What a guy. Super Meslier. What a save. Trey, you got some fans. Chickers knows you as well, Trey. Yeah, that's horrendous, eh? That's a joke. Silent S has earned us points today. Gillavogie gets his 30 seconds. Yes, Joe Dev. Gillavogie for 40 seconds. He gets him in. What a save from John. Not what a save from John, but John says what a save. Oh, that's fucking disgusting from that my dude there. Is that from Farney? Yeah, makes sense, dude. I don't know what Vino is, to be fair. I know, obviously, PayPal. I've got that on my Spotify channel. So you can donate on Spotify, but just because that does that for you, in fairness. Has it come out yet? Stop crying your heart out. Ramazani here. Furport. Don't be offside. Whose goal is it? Is that in? What? How can you raise it that late? What has gone on there? Is Furport, is that going in from Furport there? Yes, Tim. Thank goodness we've got the big man on in injury time. Is that going in anyway without non-toe touching that? Because Furport looked a bit pissed off with that. Oh, Coventry fan there on commentary says, the referee, to be fair, was fair to Leeds United. Well, yeah, because we've scored a goal and then 15 minutes later, Liner puts his flag up. Brilliant win this, though. Get in. Meslier to launch it, would imagine that's sayonara. There we go, jobs your lot. My man, Faka, doing my man like a top at league. So we are top of the league, so we are top of the league. So we are top of the league, so we are top of the league. So we are top of the league, so we are top of the league. We are Get in and on and over here. Does it get much better? Man at match for Fernie, says Gruev. Bogle for Joe Depp. Routine away win, says Ming. Lovely stuff. Fairpole looked really pissed. He actually did. I'd be interested to see that back. Marching on together, Mingy. Marching on together. Have it later, guys. 3 points. Take it easy, Chris. Cheers, dude. Another clean sheet, John. That's gone by the wayside for me there. I forgot about that. That's another clean sheet. How many is that on bounce now? Absolutely rocking and rolling here. And you can't give me that shit about Mesley not having to do all. Look at that. 2-0 Coventry. Decent team Coventry. Away from home. 2-0. Bish. 7-0 against Cardiff. 2 games. 2 games, no goals conceded. Bish. 3-0 Burnley. Leeds United. Bit of a shit game. Away from home. 0-0. Clean sheet. Bish. Wednesday. Beat Norwich at home. 2-0. 4th game on bounce. Clean sheet. Bish. Fucking game before that, Sheff Wednesday at home, 3-0, clean sheet, bish. If you want to involve the FA Cup 3rd round, Leeds United at home, 1-0 against Harrogate Town, clean sheet, bish. And then into that shit against Hull. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, 6 game unbeaten run. Well, no. If we fuck the 6 games without conceding a goal, but 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 games unbeaten in all competitions. 13 if you take that random game out against Harrogate. If you put that random game in, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games without conceding a goal. What's 6 times 90, guys? We're using Google because I can't be asked. 540 minutes without conceding a goal. And it'll be more than that, as we all well know. Be well more than that. Get in. Be more than that. What will it be more than that on the basis of? Injury time, fellas. Get in. John says Peru's off for a joint. He deserves it. Booey. 3 points end of. 5 games without conceding. That's just in the league. 6 if you include that random game against Harrogate. Yeah, my man Joe Depp. Yeah, baby. Farker masterclass from Sakamoto. Love it. Top win, top at league and top stream, mate. Cheers, big man. Cheers, Richard. I appreciate you. Tudor Rose, it's hard not to agree with that. Silver Steve's definitely man at match. He got the most attention up in this bitch. Same here, Jay. I'm always behind, mate. Don't worry. 7 was on. Ref was against us. Ref's point. Silver Steve gets that red card. Jamie Tobin, take it easy, dude. Thank you, man. Honestly. Mesley had 2 decent saves. The first save I thought were fucking Banks-esque or whatever he's called. Gordon Banks. Everybody bangs on about that goal does made. That save does made. It never got shut up about, did it? That fucking goal. Take it easy, Jay, if that means you're signing out. Get Wilder in and on and over here. Take it easy, Fernie. Hey, this is a good one. 3 points and a clean sheet and yet another shit show of corruption by the match officials. That'll do us. Thank you for a great live stream, Jack. Thank you and stay safe, y'all. Marching on together. Cheers, Ayo. I appreciate you, man. The first ever moderator on the channel. Richard Craig, great halftime entertainment. Silver Steve, 3 more points. Love it. Cheers, Sakamoto. Thank you very much, dude. G60 Nick, great game. Bogle was ace. Tanaka, Aronson and Solomon amazing. Absolutely. Aronson, I've no doubt, will be going round Twitter. There'll be a video of him with the heavy through ball through to Dan James. That's all you'll hear of Aronson's performance tonight, which will be the nature of beast, won't it? But, you know, you just got to take it as it goes, haven't you? Fuck 'em. Hit the likes on the way out, says Alfred. Appreciate you, brother. Was easy peasy, says Sripper. Tanaka man at match for Dave. See you on Underlap, says Mingy. Underlap will be tomorrow. I'll be live on Joe's show tomorrow. And then I will be instantly after that. I'll go a bit Underlap. That wasn't good, really. I'm presuming Chris Gill's having his pants down. He's having his on. Mark Newell, thanks, Jack. Let's go. Thank you, Matt, for tuning in. Appreciate you. Dave simply says Tanaka is a proper player, and it is impossible to disagree with that. He has been, as you've said, a proper player. He's proper solid, proper decent. Never loses ball. When he does, I've seen him lose the ball twice, and the only reason I know he loses the ball is because he's lost it twice. It's the type of thing where it becomes stunning when he loses the ball. So if he's a bit sloppy, I can think of 2 times, I don't remember the teams, once at Ellen Road and then once away from home, watching live. So once watching live, once watching on the telly. He lost the ball and I was like, fucking hell. It's like, I mean, losing the ball in a bad area, it's like he never does it. Never does it. So it becomes like shocking behaviour. Make me one with the spanner. What's a spanner? Am I being a spanner? There's like 3. Are you on about? Is this maybe moderation here? Take it easy, MVG. You're a legend, mate. Thank you. Wagga swagger. Oh, do you get a blue spanner if you're the moderator? I'll tell you what, I will happily create moderators, guys, if you assure me you won't block anybody. Yeah, yes, SST. Yes. I'll work out how to make you moderators, boys. I really will. But you've got to promise me not to block anybody, because it's not who I am. Chris Gill. We're the best team in the league. Nobody's going to shit on us. Yes! We are easily the best team. Being a member for 3 years, Alfred. Is that right? Fucking hell. Don't make me check, big lad. That's crazy. I didn't even know I've been doing channel that long. I must have been doing channel 4 years now then, have I? Maybe it must be 4 years. Yeah, it's mental. Mad mental. Never mince my verse. I've ripped the rubber off the motherfucking pencil. Get up. Brilliant result, that. I'm sure he's had a wander around Leeds, to be fair. Yes, Ming. That's kind of where I'm at with the moderation. SST says, mate, I'll go power mad, don't risk it. That's what I mean. You legend. I don't know if I can moderate. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, I can't start blocking people. I look like Michael Jackson, don't I, with plaster on my finger, but it is legitimate. I honestly resent wearing a plaster, but it really is necessary. Yeah, like, you know, people deserve their opportunity to be a dickhead, don't they? When, you know, like, I'm a dickhead like 95% of the time. So champions. Moderator's names light up when people are given a blue spanner. I 100% promise to never block anyone, but I will 100% put trolls on a timeout or delete their posts. How do I make these? How do I make them? Let me work it out, AO, and I'm gonna make some moderators up in this bitch. Get up. To be honest, and I don't want to be, you know, everybody will just pull out at live when I say this, but what is to be said about these games? That's how mint it is. It's like, you know, we're just in fine form, fine fettle. Everybody's playing well. What do you want me to say? What, that Bogle played well? Is that information? Because I don't think that's information. What did we say? That Firpo looked good going forward, good to have him back. Is that information? Did you not all already know that? Tanaka looked good. Is that information? Did you not all already know that? It was venomous. It was venomous. Hey, oh, you ain't even a member. I thought that was a... I didn't mean to highlight that necessarily. Such an easy 2-0 at 70 RPM, 78 RPM. I know. It's mental. And Coventry are in decent form. This is it. Do you know what I would say? So last year, and I think this is also my fault, boys. Yeah, this chicken's legitimately unblockable. I'm unbullyable. You're unblockable, mate. Did miss a few sitters. Yeah, it could have been another 7-0. Crazy. Go on, Joe Depp. We didn't know what we were getting last year, so as we went on the crazy run, we're actually on the crazy run, aren't we? It's not felt like that. And now we're like, you know, when you get a 7-0 to Cardiff and you just beat someone down 7-0, and then you go to Coventry who are in decent form and beat them 2-0 away from home. If we don't lose a game in February, we have... all we can do is throw it away after that. We've got Watford away on Tuesday if you fuck the Millwall off on Saturday. I'm not, for any Millwall fans there that definitely are in the chat, but I'm not saying the Millwall. I meant the Millwall game. Watford away, Sunderland at home, Sheffield away. If we win them 3, 9 points, I think... What gap have we got going on now? What did I say? Is it 6 points? 5 points on Burnley and Sheffield. 6, 7. I think it could be as far as 8. Well, it would be 8, wouldn't it, from Sheffield if we beat them fuckers. So it could be even more. We're flying. Mingy says, men against boys tonight. Absolutely, exactly. Sripper agrees. Says, bang on, Ming. Bang on, Ming. That sounds ace, doesn't it? Flat track bullies. Love it. No, we are on fire. It's not even like... We're just in the... I mean, it'd be interesting to see what Farkas says and stuff. I'm sure he will just be, you know, how much of a competent and complete performance it was, which is what it is. It's just, you know... Up and away. Chica says Leeds will go up and then release a ridiculous kit which will start the vibe. My prediction. Love it. SST says thing is we know Chef are scraping wins, they'll know it too. That look will run out. And we don't have to worry about it either, man. I agree with you though, you know, I think they're all gonna start. We're going to pull away. I really think we're going to pull away. We're fucking mint. We are mint. Leeds fans are superior. They have ideas of delusionals. Delusional grandeur, self-entitlement. That's just our good points. Brutal. The pressure is on Chef and Sunderland. We have done our job. Right you are, old boy. I ain't worried about Sunderland. I think they've turned to shit. They're 8 points off us. We're not worried about Sunderland. Obviously, I know you're saying because we've now got a game in hand. Ming, as he very well says, 15 games to go. We are in the heart of darkness now. It's ramping up big style, innit? It's proper exciting. 4 wins out of 5. Just looking at last 5. If it weren't for that Burnley draw, you know, we're talking like to not concede a game, not concede a goal in 6 games is insane, isn't it? 5 league games, and then before that, you know, if you do away with the 2 games that we've conceded, so we conceded 3 to Hull, fair enough, or awful game. Conceded 1-1 to Blackburn, fair enough. Didn't concede to Derby 1-0. Didn't concede to Stoke 2-0. Didn't concede to Oxford United 4-0. And then Preston, and then we lose. Preston 1-1, and then we lost to... Oh no, we didn't lose to Middlesbrough, no, we conceded. That's what I mean. It's got to a point now where you see that they've scored and you think, shit, we lost the game. But no, we beat Middlesbrough 3-1. Beat Derby 2-0. Then Blackburn beat us 1-0. Right, that finally gets us there. Yes, Hummers 11. What's good, brother? My guy. The traditional Santa Claus, although obviously Santa Claus is the tradition, to be fair, so you can't be the traditional Santa Claus because Santa Claus is the tradition. Chickers, Leeds just carry on doing what they're doing. Don't need to look over their shoulders. Just keep charging to the tape with pace. 100,000,000%. Just need to keep winning games. Only worry about us. Other Leeds creators have been whacking off Sunderland. They all do it, dude. Everybody gets the knickers in a twist about what everybody else is doing. We're top at league, clearly best team in league. Who gives a shit about what Sunderland are doing? Who gives a fuck about that? Let me imagine myself with no beer. I don't do it, Andy. Andy, when I'm stone cold sober tomorrow, I will say exactly the same thing. I said it the other day in my video. You've obviously not watched it. I couldn't give a shit about other people's wins. I said it yesterday in my video. If you care about other people's wins, you will lose. Don't ever worry about other people's wins in life. Worry about your own wins. Don't worry about nobody else's. You will lose if you worry about other people's wins. It's not about me winning. It's about me winning, rather. It's not about whether you win. So if I have to give something up for you, and then somebody say, well, you can't do that because that means he wins. No, it don't. Do you win in that scenario? If you win in that scenario, don't worry about whether the other guy wins or the other bird wins or whatever. No one gives a shit. Care about yourself. Don't need no rear view. We literally don't even need the rear view. It's blocked out windows, isn't it? It's blacked out windows. Get up. In and on and over here. We're off. Just so comfortable. It's just so unnerve-wracking. There's just never a moment's panic. You're just watching it like zoning, aren't you? I love it, boys. Who done? I'm so, to be honest, that 7-0's so unbelievably pushed me just into ain't nobody down round here, SST. It's pushed me into overload of like I just don't. I'm so happy to be a Leeds fan at the moment. I know that Farker's got it on lockdown. It's like the 7-0 was just like, right, what do you want? Where you at? What do you want? What do you want from me now? It's honestly like you win 7-0, you just go like, right, 7-0 and you're top at league. It's not 7-0 and you're fourth. Do you know what I mean? It's not like Sunderland whipping a 7-0 out. It's your top at league and you go and beat Cardiff, who have not been previous to that was actually in decent form. Now they're shit and they're 19th in league, but let's have a look. Cardiff, apart from getting beat 7-0, they beat Derby 2-1. They drew to Millwall 2-2. They beat Swansea 3-0. They drew to Watford 1-1. They beat Sheffield United 1-0 in FA Cup. They drew 1-1 to Middlesbrough. They drew 1-1 to Coventry. We've just beat 2-1. That's 7. They beat Watford. That's 8-1. It's not 8-1. It's 8 games. And then they lost to Oxford. Lost to Sheffield United. And then they turned to shit. 8 games unbeaten. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them 8 are wins. 4 of them are draws. Against some decent opposition as well. They beat Sheffield United in FA Cup. Who cares about that? But still did. And we beat them 7-0. And then we go into tonight against Coventry, also in decent form. Beat them so comfortably 2-0. I just know it's just such a nice. And And also, I got a bit in video when I was having a bit of a laugh when we'd gone 7-0 up and I ran home to make it clear that I thought it was the best result that's ever been since, since God were a lad. But I got shit for saying, oh, you need to keep your head on or whatever. Like, no, I don't. Just a fan. Like, let the players go out and, they need to sort it out. They need to keep their head on. I don't. I went to that game. I watched that game. I sat there, stood there, saw 7 goals going. I'm going to come home. I'm going to be buzzing. And best believe they're buzzing. It's just I'm still lingering with it. So today would have taken it put a sour taste in my mouth had we won 7-0 and then say got beat 2-0 tonight. But as we're all learning, that's not what's happening, is it? Then we go to Coventry away and we win 2-0. Because we're Donnies. We're in absolute beast mode. And the reason why I'm enjoying it is because when we get to the Prem, it's going to be awful. We're going to have some terrible nights and I'm going to really have to defend the boyos, aren't I? And I'm going to get pelters left, right and centre and we're all going to be... I'm hoping though on the channel, as I always say, I always think something's coming on the horizon, and knowing you boys like I feel like I know you, it's not going to be like that, is it? It's going to be... You're all rational enough to understand, we're going to lose some games next year. If we finish 10th, it will be an amazing season. We'll have had some really good days. If we finish 15th, it'll be an awesome season. We'll have had some really good days. If we just survive, it'll be a really good season and we'll have had some amazing days. If we finish above 10th, it's like winning the fucking Premier League, isn't it? 78 RPM says, fans of other championship sides worry about us. As a Leeds fan, I don't give a shit about any inferior club marching on together. Get up. We've got Jacob in, who has obviously been watching Leeds. Who's on about the only game that Hull have done well in this season. Sweet and relaxed tonight, says Ming. Chris Gill, Coventry on a 4-win stream and the stadium only half full. That's fans fear. And on that note, from Chris Gill, were you there, were you, Jacob? Loving it. We're still on board for 111 points. Andy, I thought you weren't a fan anymore, though. I thought you'd fallen out of Arca love. I wish I saw Leeds put 7 goals in one match. Yeah. Oh, well, hang on a minute. Yes, they did, didn't they, boy? Oh, let's have it. You beat Cardiff 10-0 home and away. Is that right? Fuck. 180 minutes, 10-0 on aggregate. Love it, Chris. Send that in. I'm not sure if that's correct. He made a couple of good saves. But send that love in. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. SST. Couldn't have put it any better myself. It'd be like celebrating a goal, not celebrating a goal because you might concede one. It's loser stuff, Jack. Like, oh, I can't enjoy this 7-0 win because we might lose next week. Like, what? Love it, SST. 100% Ming. I can't see where we lose from here. I thought Watford, I called the Watford game on Joe's show the other day because I don't think you win every game. Well, we know we don't win every game. You can't win every game. And I called the Watford one to be the shit one, like the sticky one. Obviously, that's at Tuesday away from home in Watford. I don't think Joe particularly agreed with that, but I just think Watford, the 12th in league, they normally finish like 8th to 10th to 12th. They're always in and around there. If they keep losing, they're going to drop significantly. I think they'll have something in them, to be honest. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to work that out. I need to see it back, like whether or not it were going in, because Firpo looked really pissed off with that. 100% Richard, yeah, as well. With him not making many subs early doors, that were clearly, not a statement, but I think he's going to be resting loads on Saturday, isn't he? Not necessarily loads, but you know, Aronson will get a rest, won't he? You'd think Ramazani would come in, Nonto will come in, Joseph might come in, so that's, you know, that's substantial. I'm only messing, Andy. If you're going to give me alt pelters, you've got to take the odd one. Alfred's in with Mesley as well as silent as the man at match. Mes man at match says Matt Leeds as well. I mean, it's a fair shout, Matt, to be fair. You're on the money, so maybe I'm coming around to Meza. Not, I'm in on Meza, but maybe I'm coming around to Meza as man at match. I'll take it. It's 2 big saves. First one's huge. Let's have it, Chris. I'm going with it. Man at match. He hasn't, Alfred. No, the bastard. You need to get onto him. You need to get stuck into him. That's one of the best messages I've ever received, man. It was well funny. He sent me a screenshot of it saying, have you seen this? Absolutely ace stuff. Chickers, I just Leeds to win for the parade day. Support Blackpool, but that day will be pure body count with Quimmage. Rephrase, soak it up, guys, soak it up. You're coming out with me on promotion day, Chickers. I don't know if we're getting for 7.5 mil. You'd definitely sign him for 7.5 mil. To be fair, I don't know what it'd be worth, really. You know what? You know, we're flying, Mingy. It's splendid. Wobber's available. Wobber will come into the side, won't he, on Saturday, you would imagine. We're in fine fettle, and I'm here for it. Ain't no doubt about it. But boys, I'm going to do one because I'm going to do a quick shit vid. What would be better for you boys here? So I'm going to do one now with like a reaction, because obviously I'll be on overlap tomorrow, so I don't want to upload it. I normally upload about 6:30, don't I? But I'm going to upload either tomorrow morning, or should I just do it now and upload it now? And you know, will you boys have your fill of me? Do you know what I mean? I think I'll upload it tomorrow morning, even though I've filmed it now. I'll pre-record, as it were. I'll tell Joe tomorrow, Alfred Tam. I'll hold my word. Man at match goes to Meza. I will also blame you boys in the chat for that, but I'm up for it. I think it's probably about right. I didn't know you had Asperger's, Andy. You don't seem like it. Yes, SST. That reverse psychology goes, oh, he gets his start. He gets his start. And then you pull him off after 40 seconds. I love it, SST. I'm nicking that joke, by the way. I'm writing it down before I forget about it. That's off in after matcher. That's off in pre-matcher. Writing that fucker down. The big man to get 40 seconds start. Did I say overlap, Andy? Oh, it's bloody plagiarism. The minute I definitely meant underlap. I'm all about that underlap, aren't I? Yes, Chris Gill, enjoy that time, brother. You deserve it. Agreed, Alfred. That's the best way to go in it. I'll film it now. I'll upload it tomorrow. 10 AM, I reckon. Right, guys, I'm out of here. Honestly, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Jamie Tobin, particularly for handing out them memberships like it's Christmas. Shout out to Ming for handing out them memberships like it's Christmas. Shout out to Tudor Rose for handing out the memberships and the super chats like it's Christmas. I appreciate every which one of you. All my members, everybody that tunes in, even Silverback Steve, I appreciate you. Take it easy, everybody. Honestly, much love. If you don't know by now, you never knew. And I will see you tomorrow for the underlap. And I will upload a pre-recorded about 10:30 tomorrow morning. Take it easy, everybody. Honestly, this channel is ridiculous. This is not a media channel. I love each and every which one of you. On promotion party, we're having a proper beer. Get you sent to Millennium Square, boys. Take it easy, everybody. Peace. Don't be like Silverback Steve.